It's time for Rabbi Minkowicz's Weekly Torah Lesson, a place where life's most difficult questions are answered. Here with his spiritual perspective and insight, Rabbi Minkowicz.
Welcome to our weekly Torah lesson. This week is Parshat Beshalach. As we know in life, we all want to do the right thing. We want to do what God wants from us. But there are times when we have challenges doing the right thing and doing what God wants. So the question is, how should one view the challenges and difficulties in doing what God wants? So in this week's Torah portion, Parshat Beshalach, we are learning about the most historic moment that took place for the Jewish people of after being in exile for 210 years, they are finally leaving to be free people. And they are confronted now with the greatest challenge. On one hand, God told them He's taking them out of Egypt. They're going to be free people. On the other hand, behind them, they have the Egyptians running after them, wanting to kill them. In front of them, they have the sea, which is one big sea. Where are they to go? The Jewish people turn to Moses, and Moses turns to God. And God says, Daber al bnei Yisrael v'yisohu. Speak to the Jewish people, let them travel. Travel where? The water's in front of them. But if God says to travel, you have to travel. They're stuck. There is one Jew, Nachshon ben Aminadav, takes God's message literally, and if God says to travel, he travels. And where does he go? Right into the water. As he jumps in the water miraculously split. What a message from God. When God says travel, you can have the water in front of you. You can have any obstacle in front of you. Do what God asked you to do. God will take over the rest and part the rest of your sea, as He parted the rest of the sea for the Jewish people. So the lesson and the message is very, very clear. If you're doing what God wants and you have challenges and difficulties, it's God testing you whether you're going to sincerely follow Him. And if you pass the test and sincerely follow God, God will part the ways for you and you will see huge success. This week's shiur is dedicated to the memory of Eliyahu Ephraim ben Yosef. May his soul be elevated for the Torah that we are studying in his memory. I'd like to thank you all for joining us for our weekly Torah lesson. Please join us for our live classes at Chabad. Thursday morning at 11 o'clock, Nechamie gives a Parsha class. Thursday evening is Kabbalah, teachings of the Arizal at 7 o'clock. Shabbos morning, Kabbalah class at 9 o'clock, followed by davening and followed by a Farbrengen. Have a great week. Shavua Tov.
It's Steinomite.